Okay, hello everyone, welcome. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, just we're waiting 1 minute, then we'll start today's session. Okay, we will start today's session. So first of all, welcome. Welcome to the 7 days online training program on Google Earth Engine. So basically in this online training program, I will try to focus for beginners who don't have any knowledge about the Google Earth Engine or who don't have any knowledge about the JavaScript or Python. Don't worry about that. I will try to teach you all of those from beginners to advanced level. Then I hope you can easily learn. Okay, and it is an unique online training program because in this online training program you can get the lifetime teaching support. Okay, so after completing our total 7 days online training program, when you face any problem, any issue on your code or any problem for your analysis, you can get the lifetime free support. Okay, so first of all, introduce one by one, then I will start our today's session. So please introduce one by one. Yes, please.
Hello, I'm Mohammad Rahim Hassan. I have graduated from Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology in civil engineering in 2016. Now I am working in a Rupur nuclear power plant as a senior assistant manager.
Okay, thank you. Next, please.
I am Akachu Divine from Nigeria. I just finished secondary school and I'm just trying to learn this training to use it as a job that I will be doing in the nearest future.
Okay, thank you. Next, please.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Carlos. I'm from Mexico City. Now I'm living here in Houston. I'm a PhD in urban planning, and I was working at the Forest Service, U.S. Forest Service, doing some assessment of hurricane damage on forests. So I have some experience using Google Earth Engine in remote sensing, Sentinel, and some Landsat, and some NAPE, National Area Program from the US. So I want to get deeper in the use of Google Earth Engine and other kind of algorithms and other hacks. So thank you. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, next, please.
Yeah, hi, I'm Tamilarasan Kupuswamy from University of KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa. Now I'm doing for postdoc to here. for I think this training program will helpful for my research program. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we'll start today's session. So let me share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen? Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So let's
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, I will try to explain about our total 7 days online training program course content. Okay, so after completing the total 7 days online training program, what you will learn from me, I will try to explain about that. Then I try to jump that today's session. Okay, so it's the totally 7 days online training program. Each day minimum 4 hours I will try to give you. Basically 3 hours for the training program and 1 hours for the problem solving class. Okay, because after each day's class I also give you some assignment regarding the classes. Then you try to do this type of assignment, and if you face any problem, then you can easily show your problem. Just simply share your screen, then show me your problem. Then we try to discuss about the problem solving. So 1 hours for our problem solving class and 3 hours I delivered the lecture training. Okay, so each day total 4 hours, total 7 days I try to complete all of those topic. So first day I will try to explain about that introduction to Google Earth Engine, so mainly how it will be work. So all of those I try to explain, and how to create Python and JavaScript API for Earth Engine. Basically Earth Engine is supported by Python programming or JavaScript programming, as well as R programming is also supported by Earth Engine. So I'll try to, in this class I try to show you mainly for Python and JavaScript, so both programming language, how we can use in Google Earth Engine for different types of remote sensing analysis. I will try to show you that, and how to use Google Earth Engine using JavaScript and Python. And if you have no knowledge about the coding section, totally zero knowledge, if you have, don't worry about that. I will try to show you all of programming language which you need to start the journey with Google Earth Engine. I try to explain all of those. Then I hope you can easily learn the programming language Python and JavaScript. Then this type of knowledge you can easily use in the Google Earth Engine for different types of remote sensing analysis. We also discuss about the client and server. It's very important in Google Earth Engine. So then you can easily understand what is the client, how we can easily connect the server and make the different types of analysis. I hope you can easily get. And how to get the server to execute your code, you also discuss. And importing the raster and vector data. Okay, this type of data, how we can easily import in the Google Earth Engine from the local storage, as well as also Google Earth Engine dataset. We also discuss about that. And filtering attribute table, how we can easily filter, we also discuss about that. And second is mainly I talk about that filtering and displaying the different types of satellite images. It can be Landsat, Sentinel or MODIS. So this type of satellite images, how we can easily filtering and displaying and also exporting this type of satellite images, how we can easily create the satellite composite, different types of composite, median composite, mean composite, mosaic composite. So how we can easily create this type of composite, we also discuss. And also discuss about the band combination, so different types of bands combination we also discuss. And how to export the satellite imagery, mainly Landsat, Sentinel or MODIS, this type of satellite image, how we can easily export, we also discuss. And import, filter, reduce, clip and display the raster data in Google Earth Engine, different types of raster data. It can be LST data, it can be evapotranspiration data or anything. How we can easily import, filter, reduce and clip and display the raster data in Google Earth Engine, we also discuss. As well as we also discuss about the time series analysis using the ready-made data set. Okay, so it's one kind of data, it's ready-made, provide you different types of ready-made data. We also discuss about that. And export any shape file. So in Google Earth Engine we also export different types of shape file. As well as we also discuss about that annual image composite, not only for annual, also monthly. Okay, annual and monthly, both of image, how we can easily create. So different types of temporal analysis, we also need this type of imagery, annual imagery or monthly imagery. So we also discuss about that, how we can easily create this type of image composite. And also discuss about that mainly third day we discuss about that any indices. Okay, So calculating any indices using different Landsat or Sentinel imagery, how we can easily compute any indices. Okay, it can be NDVI, NAWI, SAVI, or leaf area index. So different types of index we also use in remote sensing. So after completing this class, you are able to do any types of indices for calculating using Landsat or Sentinel imagery. Then how to filtering and displaying the satellite images, mainly Sentinel-2, and monitoring the NWI or NDVI, how to apply the thresholding technique, basically OTSHU, this type of thresholding technique, and extract the water body, okay, differentiate the flood water or permanent water. So this type of things I'll try to explain. Then NDVI, NWI or SAVI or any other indices times Richard using Landsat or Sentinel imagery. We also discuss about that. Then how to add gradient legend on Google Earth Engine or title. Okay. And also discuss about the flood mapping, how we can easily extract the flood mapping or flood inundation mapping using Sentinel-1 SAR data. We also discuss about that. And monthly time series chart, different types of indices. We also discuss about that. Okay. And fourth day, basically we discuss about that how to remove cloud and haze. So basically when you work with rainy season, then we find out lot of cloud on the sky. So that's why satellite image is not clear. But in Google Earth Engine, we also use different types of tool. So this type of tool easily remove the different types of cloud and haze from your satellite imagery and give you very neat and clean satellite imagery. We also discuss about that. And how to use different types of DEM data. It can be Aster DEM or NASA SRTM DEM. So this type of DEM, how we can easily use and create the different types of topographical mapping, such as hillside map, slope map, or aspect map. We also discuss about that. And also discuss about the LST, basically land surface temperature monitoring using Landsat satellite imagery, as well as also MODIS satellite imagery. We also discuss. And how to calculate average, maximum, minimum NDVI for any specific region. Also discuss about that. How to monitor urban heat island. We also discuss USI index about that. And how to monitor the urban thermal field variance index, impact of urban heat island, how we monitor. We also discuss about that. And how to make LST time series chart. We also discuss about that. Okay. And basically fifth day we discuss about the air quality monitoring. Okay, different types of air quality parameters, such as nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane, formaldehyde, and other type of air quality parameters, how we can easily monitor. We also discuss how to download the air quality parameters time series data in CSV format. We also discuss. And how to make the air quality monitoring time series chart. Okay, and how to calculate the total emission of nitrogen dioxide or any other gases. Okay, total emission, how many gas is emitted in a particular time period in a specific region. We also discuss about that. And also discuss about the AOD, basically aerosol optical depth, and also particulate matter 2.5, how we can easily monitor. We also discuss about that. As well as we also discuss about the ArcGIS tool, basically ArcMap, how we can easily use and combine the ArcMap and also Google Earth Engine. So basically we download the data from Google Earth Engine, further creating the map layout for our research paper or presentation. We use the ArcMap software. If you want, you can also use the QGIS software. Just download the data from Google Earth Engine, then you can easily use. And also we discuss about the accuracy assessment of air quality monitoring. So how we can easily check the accuracy of our map. We also discuss about that. Then how to extract the points pixel value for a specific geolocation. Okay, how to check the trend analysis, as well as also regression model, how we can easily apply the linear regression model. We also discuss about that. And sixth day basically we discuss about that machine learning. So different types of machine learning model, supervised or unsupervised. Supervised mainly random forest, then card, support vector machine, minimum distance. So this type of classifier or this type of machine learning, how we can easily apply and create the different types of land use, land cover mapping, or crop types mapping. Okay, this type of thing we also discuss about that. And how to check the accuracy of your land use, land cover mapping, or calculate the land use, land cover classes area. Okay, and how to add the legend on your land use, land cover map, how to export. So this type of thing we'll discuss. And last class mainly we try to discuss about that land use, land cover change detection. Okay, how we can easily make the change detection, and also make the NDVI change detection or NDVI classification, extract the dense vegetation, okay, and class-wise land use, land cover change detection, calculate the transition area, okay, suppose water to water or water to vegetation to urban land. So this type of things we discuss about that transition area, calculate, and also discuss about the urban development or urban growth monitoring, such as urban expansion or urban spiral. So this type of thing we also discuss. And finally discuss about that hyper parameter optimization, how we can easily apply and improving our accuracy of your machine learning model. So this is the full syllabus I try to complete inshallah within 7 days. And after completing the 7 days online training program, when you face any problem, you can get the free support regarding this course content, okay. So after completing the total 7 days, when you try to apply this type of things for your own study area, you face some problem. So that's why when you face any problem regarding this type of content, you can get the lifetime free support. As well as every class I give some assignment, you try to do this type of assignment, okay. After that you can get the certificate after submitting all of assignment, okay. And also you can get all of materials such as slide or PDF, all of practice code I also give after the class. You can easily get all of practice code, and also recorded session you also get, okay, a lifetime access, all of recorded session you also get. And also research collaboration, okay. Suppose after completing this training program, if you are interested to this type of topic and also make the research paper or scientific collaboration, then you also get the support, okay. So let's go, we start our today's session. And when you face any problem or any question, just simply ask me anytime, no problem, okay. So now let me open my slide. Yeah, just a minute. Okay, so first of all we discuss about that what is GEE. So basically this is the short form of Google Earth Engine, and Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud based platform, okay. So cloud based platform have a unique characteristic is that every cloud based platform have a own server, okay. Suppose here all of you already use the Facebook or YouTube. So Facebook or YouTube have a own server. So when you upload a photo on Facebook, so it uploaded on the Facebook server, or when you upload a video on YouTube, so it's uploaded on the YouTube server. So every server have a every cloud-based platform have a own server. So Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform for geospatial analysis. So Google Earth Engine have a own server. So everything will be controlled from the server, and from this server we can easily access different types of satellite imagery, okay. It can be Landsat, it can be Sentinel, it can be Charts, it can be MODIS. So any types of satellite imagery we can easily access from the server, okay, and we don't need to download, okay. So when you are using the cloud-based platform, so we don't need to download anything. We can easily access all of satellite imagery, all of shapefile, all of boundary. We can easily access from the Google Earth Engine server, okay. As well as you can upload your own data. Suppose you have some high resolution imagery. It can be a sport satellite imagery, or it can be Maxar satellite imagery. So this type of satellite imagery you can easily upload on Google Earth Engine and also make the analysis. As well as we can also apply different types of algorithm in our data, and finally we can easily export the image, table, chart or map output, okay. So this is the overall summary of Google Earth Engine. So Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform. So that's why you don't need to download any kinds of software like as ArcMap or QGIS software, not like that. So it's a cloud-based platform. Just we need to registration in the Google Earth Engine. Then we can easily access the Google Earth Engine code editor. And in this cloud-based platform have a own server. So everything will be controlled from this server, and we can easily access the different types of satellite imagery from the server. We can easily access 40 years of satellite imagery from Google Earth Engine data catalog. Different types of satellite imagery we can easily access. Not only for that, you can also upload your own data set. Suppose you have some data. It can be Landsat, Sentinel, or any high resolution imagery or drone imagery. So this type of data we can easily upload in the Google Earth Engine, and then further we can also apply different types of algorithm we can easily apply. And finally we can easily export image, table, chart or map output from the Google Earth Engine. Okay, so this is the overall summary of Google Earth Engine, and there's a lot of application in Google Earth Engine. So we are use different types of, actually any kinds of remote sensing analysis we can easily do using the Google Earth Engine, such as detecting deforestation, or classifying land use, land cover, or estimating forest biomass and carbon, then mapping the world's roadless areas, assessment of plant health status, or air quality monitoring, or water quality monitoring, then flood mapping and damage assessment, drought monitoring, burn severity mapping, and so on, or LST monitoring. Not only for that, any kinds of analysis for remote sensing we can easily do using this Google Earth Engine very quickly and efficiently than other software. Okay, and it mainly focused on society's biggest challenges such as deforestation, or drought, or climate change, or disaster, or diseases, or global food security, or sustainability. So why this is important? So Google Earth Engine basically were used for big geospatial analysis. So when you work with big geospatial analysis, suppose you want to make the land use land cover map for the whole world, so then you must come in Google Earth Engine. Okay, very quickly we can easily do, because it reduces your time to the analysis. You don't need to download any kinds of imagery. We can easily access all of imagery from Google Earth Engine server, and we can easily access petabytes of data or more on the way. And Google Earth Engine has some new features. This type of feature easily help you to remove cloud and haze from your satellite imagery, and finally we can find out very neat and clean satellite imagery. And it's a collaboration and installation by creating a common platform for global data analysis we can easily do using this platform, because all of data is globally available. And what the pros and cons of using Google Earth Engine? First of all, you don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. Okay, so this is the great advantage to using the Google Earth Engine. So when you are using the Google Earth Engine, you don't need to download any kinds of imagery. Okay, Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, or any other satellite imagery we can easily access from the Google Earth Engine, and we can easily access to petabytes of data or more on the way. And Google computing power is very fast. Okay, so a lot of data we can easily compute it very quickly, within 1 second or 1 minute we can easily compute it. And it also some cons is that you need to know some programming language, but in this online training program I will try to teach you all of programming language which you need to start the journey with Google Earth Engine. And it also depend on your internet connection, because it's a server based platform, so that's why it also depend on your internet connection. And primary focus on raster based imagery, and lack of mature and detailed documentation. But in this online training program I will give you all of detailed documentation, then I hope you can easily learn the Google Earth Engine and apply for different types of remote sensing analysis. And how does the work? So first of all, Google Earth Engine we already know it's a cloud based platform. It's a cloud based platform, and every cloud based platform have a own server. Okay, and everything will be controlled from the server. So suppose mainly we write the code. Suppose I write a code. This code send a message to the Earth Engine server. In a matter of second, this server give you the response. Suppose I need the Landsat image, so I simply write the code. So this code send a message to the Earth Engine server. So in a matter of second, this server give me the Landsat imagery. So it's a cloud-based platform or cloud computing platform, and this is the main website, earthengine.google.org, and accessibility online, and then requirement. Okay, so Google Earth Engine is free of charge, but now they are also open the paid version, basically paid or unpaid, both version is available. So paid version basically used for commercial use, and unpaid we are used for researcher or students or academia, this type of purpose we are also use the unpaid version. And to use the code editor we just need to registration with their valid Google account. Okay, simply registration, and then simply you can easily access to their code editor. Okay, and then it also work with image processing or visualization, and it also work raster and vector data. So this is the overall summary. So anyone, any question you can ask me about that, or any confusion you can ask me please. Yes, this data set we can also find out. Yeah. Any question you can ask me. Okay, I hope there is no question. Okay, when you face any question, you can just simply ask me. I will try to give the answer all time. Okay. So now we talk about the data type. Okay, so we already know about that basic GIS. We find out the two data types, basically raster and vector. Okay, raster mainly it just grid or cell. Okay, every cell have a value. Okay, or vector mainly point, line, polygon. It's called as a vector. Okay, but in Earth Engine, this data type we can find out total 5 types of data in the Earth Engine. Okay, so first type is the image. This data type name is image. Image basically the fundamental raster data type in Earth Engine. Okay, it's a raster data type, fundamental. And image collection, it's a stack of or time series of images, a stack or time series of images. So this is another data type. Image is another, image collection is another data type. Then geometry, the fundamental vector data type such as point, line or polygon. And feature, it's another, so a geometry with attribute. Suppose if the any geometry I have added information, then it work as a feature. Suppose I have a point, but this point is for Dhaka city, so then it work as a feature. Okay, but only point it work as a geometry, but when this point I set a information, then it work as a feature. And feature collection, it's mainly set of features, mainly group of feature, it's called the feature collection. In Google Earth Engine platform, we are always working with image collection, geometry, feature or feature collection. These 5 types of data we are always using in Google Earth Engine and make the different types of analysis. Okay, so I hope here all of you already created the Google Earth Engine account. Okay, so here all of already make the Google Earth Engine registration or not, complete the registration or not. Okay, thank you. Okay, so it's very easy, just simply registration, then you can easily access the code editor. Okay, so let me open. Okay, so after completing this registration, you find out this, you can simply go to this link after completing the registration, then you can easily access this type of code editor. Okay, so just simply go to this link, code.earthengine.google.com. so this link simply visit, then you can easily find out this type of code editor. Okay, and it's called the JavaScript API code editor. This code editor we can write only for the JavaScript programming language. Okay, so here I already complete the registration, so just simply open this, go to this link. So first time it just take which email you are using here, so I use the first email, just continue. So now it directly open the Earth Engine code editor. Okay, so this is the code editor. Okay, so this is the code editor, it's called the JavaScript API code editor. This code editor we can write only for the JavaScript programming, but when you work with Python, for the Python we need to develop the another environment for the Python. So I also show you that also how we can easily create the Python environment for doing the Google Earth Engine analysis. So first of all, I try to explain about that user interface of this code editor. So first of all, here you can see we find out the right side, this 3 tab, inspector, console and tasks. So inspector tab basically work for map querying result. Suppose you add any map, so now you want to check the information for a specific coordinate, what's the value, so then simply click on the inspector tab. Now click on this map, so now we can easily get the information. So in this time there is no map, so default, if I click, it show me the latitude, longitude and zoom level and also scale value. So if I more zoom and click, so now you can see it show the latitude, longitude value, zoom level and scale value. So it's the default, but when you add any map, then we can easily get the result for this specific location, what's the value, pixel value. Suppose I will give you an example about that. So let me add my previous script, then you can easily get the idea. Suppose just I open it. So this is one kind of script, just I run and show you the example how to use inspector tab. So inspector basically used for map querying result. So this is one kind of map. It's that BOD. We find out the BOD value. Suppose just I click on the inspector tab and click on this map. So now it show me that for this coordinate, what's the value of BOD? We can find out in here. Okay, what's the BOD? We can easily find out in here. Suppose I click on here. So now for this coordinate, what's the value of BOD? Can easily get this type of result. So this is the inspector tab. Any map, not only for that. When you check for a specific location, what's the value? Then we can easily click on the inspector tab and click on this map. Then we can easily get the value for a specific coordinate. What's the value? Okay, we can easily get this type of result. So this is the BOD. We can easily check in using inspector tab. Okay, inspector tab help you to map querying result. Okay, so any map when you add, it can be NDVI map or anything. You need to check some information, then try to use the inspector tab. So okay, let me open the another code editor. So now console tab. Console tab basically useful for your printing your output. Print your output. Suppose if I just print anything, suppose print, just I print this number. So run the code. This result I find out under the console tab. So console tab give you the output. So this print, this result always we find out under the console tab. It can be print your chart or anything. We can easily find out under the console tab. So console tab give you the output always. Suppose when you print any chart or any animation or anything, we can easily get the result under the console tab. Then tasks tab. So tasks tab basically useful for long running tasks, and it show you the progress for your exporting or importing. Suppose when you export or import any file, okay, then it show you the progress level. Okay, how much time it need for exporting or importing. So you can see I already export some file. It take the less than 1 minute. Okay, you can say I face some problem for exporting. Okay, so you have to find out this type of problem. So when you face the problem, then it show the red alert sign, and when everything is okay, we find out the right sign in here. So this is the tasks tab. It show you the progress report when you importing or exporting anything. We can show the result. So further I also discuss about that how we can easily importing or exporting. Then you can easily get the idea. Then also script. So script tab is mainly managing your script which you save. Okay, suppose I want to save a script, so further I can easily modify. I can easily use this type of script for my analysis. Suppose you can see this is the one kind of script. I save it. I put the name agricultural land suitability. So just I simply click, then it will be added in here. So this script I saved under the script tab. So script tab managing your script which you save. Further I can easily check the result. I can easily modify my code. I can easily edit my code and get my result. So script tab mainly useful for your saving your script. And how I can save? So it's very easy. You can see this is a save button. Okay, just click on the save button, then it will be saved under the script tab. Or here I already save it, so just save as you can see. Just put the name. Okay, then okay, then it will be saved under this script tab. Okay, then docs tab. So docs tab, it's very powerful because we can get all of function description, also find out the argument all of function. We don't need to memorize anything because we can easily get all of those under the docs tab. Doc, it provide you all of function, all of description we can easily access from the docs. If you check suppose this function, just click on here. So you can see under this function we find out some other function. So just I click on here. So now I can check the description about that. Okay, constructs a new date object. So when you need to create the date object, we are just use here this function. Okay, and what is the argument? We also find out the argument. So when you fill up this type of argument, this function will be run. Okay, so you can see you don't need to memorize anything because we can easily get all of function description, all of function argument, everything we can easily find out in here. So you can see everything we can easily find out in here. So you can see it's one kind of function, ee.geometry.b box. So west, south, east, north. So you can simply fill up this type of argument. Okay, so west, then south, then east, then north, then we can easily use this function. So it construct a rectangle. Okay, we can easily create the rectangle using the longitude and latitude value for west, south, east, north. So we don't need to memorize anything, we can easily access all of those from the docs tab. So then asset tab. Okay, so assets, it's just store it, your asset, different types of file. It can be shape file, it can be CSV file, or it can be raster imagery. So we can easily upload different types of shape file under the asset tab, and further we can also use it, this type of shape file or this type of CSV file we can easily use. Okay, so asset, it's managing your asset, we will upload it. Okay, and how we can easily upload, I also show you after some time. Then you can easily get the idea how we can easily upload the different types of shape file or CSV file or raster imagery. Okay, so this is the AI, artificial intelligence. So now it also developing phase. So future, I think it also work. So we can easily generate the different types of code, as well also explain the code or code modification or fix error. So now it's the developing phase. Okay, then we also use it like as a chat GPT or also others. Okay, so now it's the developing phase for artificial intelligence. Okay, so then get link button. So get link button, suppose this code I want to share with you, so then you can also access this code. So for that, just click on the get link button. Clicking on the get link button, so it just give you this type of link. So if I send you the link, then you can easily access this code. Okay, so this is the way to sharing your code or sharing your script. So when you face any problem on your script, then you can simply apply this way and send me your code link. Then I also try to fix the problem and show you the code. Just click the get link button and just copy and send me the code link. Then we can easily access the code and give you the solution about this code. Okay, and then save button I already asked. Then run, basically it execute your code, and reset, it remove all of those, just give you the clear all of those. And another is very important, it's just apps. So Google Earth Engine is also able to create different types of web application, such as web GIS. So this type of web application or web apps we also use for the different purpose. Suppose if you check, it's one kind of web application. If I just open, so this is one kind of web application. This is the one kind of web application. It's help you to make the land use land cover mapping. We can easily get the land use land cover mapping for our study area and display the result. Okay, so you can see it's one kind of mapping, just is display. Okay, nothing other functioning, just it show the result. So you can easily find out this type of result. Anyone can visit the link and they can easily get this type of map result and also get this type of map and also show the result. How much build up area, how much agricultural land, how much vegetation, how much bare land, how much water body area. For this you can easily find out from here. Okay, not only for that, if you want, you can also develop some other application, such as, suppose, okay, let me open this, and you can see some application is the private. Okay, it's a lock. So you can also use this type of application as a commercial use, just give you some access only for the specific people. You also give, also you can see this is the available for the all of people. So you can easily create this type of thing. Suppose I will show you this one. Just open, just allow. So this is another web application. Okay, so mainly it's help you to analyze the water quality. You can easily put your time period. Suppose I want to observe the year of 2000, suppose 2023 January 1st January, this is my start time, and in time I keep suppose year of 2023 or December suppose 31. So I want to monitor for 1 year's data. So just I simply put my time period, then draw the ROI. This is suppose this is my study area. I want to observe the condition of water, and then you can simply choose your value. Suppose turbidity, chlorophyll, or total suspended solid. Just click on the turbidity and then submit. So now it provide you the turbidity map for this water body, as well as we also find out the legend. This is the legend of the turbidity, and also create the time series chart and also show you some animation. So this is the one kind of web application for monitoring the water body. Suppose chlorophyll, just select the chlorophyll and submit. So now we find out what is the scenario of chlorophyll for this water body. We also find out. And also give you the time series chart. Suppose I want to check for total suspended solid and submit. So now you find out this is the total suspended solid milligram per liter. So we also find out this type of map, and also show the animation, also get the legend, and also time series chart, when it will be high, when it will, you can easily find out the result. And you can also download the data. Just click on here. You can easily download the CSV data for the chart also, and also download the photo as a PNG file format. Photo we can also download. Okay, so this type of application, not only for that, suppose you can see this is another one. So this is another one. It's work for that your agriculture drought monitoring. We also monitoring the drought condition. Where is the high drought, where is the low drought. Okay, we can easily find out using this web application. Suppose you can see we can easily add this type of logo. Okay, and also add this type of information, and further you can simply just choose your study area. Suppose this is my study area, and I want to choose suppose this time. Okay, based on index, you can see different types of index. Standard precipitation index or vegetation condition index. Choose. Further you can also put the time or date, just run it. So now it just show you that for this district what the scenario of drought condition, where is the high drought, where is the low drought, we can easily find out from here. Okay, we can easily find out. So this is my study area. So for this study area, what the scenario of the drought hazard, we can easily find out. At the extreme dry, severe dry, moderate, and normal, and wet condition, we can easily find out from this web application. So this is the one other one. Suppose you can see. So this is the another web application. Anyone can easily use it, and further they can easily get the information. So suppose you can see, just select a district. Suppose you can see that the all of district in Bangladesh. Suppose I want to work for this. Suppose I need the information for the Dhaka. Just click on the Dhaka. So now it automatically show you the Dhaka city land use land cover. We can easily find out, and also show you the information, how much tree cover, how much cropland, how much build up, how much spats or bare land, or how much water body. Okay, how much grassland. We can easily find out the information. Also download the CSV file for this information. You can download it, and this is our map. So this is another kind of web application. So just simply select your district, then it automatically show you the information for this district. Okay, suppose I select for another Zinaida, just click, then we can easily find out this map, and also show you the information, how much tree cover, how much cropland, how much bare land. Okay, we can easily get the information. So this is the one kind of web application. Anyone can easily visit this web application, and they can easily use this type of information. Okay, also download the data from here. So this is our another online training program for how we can easily develop different types of web application, like as web GIS, and develop different types of web application. And it's handle this tab, apps tab, mainly apps tab, managing different types of web application. We can easily manage using the apps tab. And this is the search bar. You can simply search your data or your place. Suppose I simply search here Dhaka, Bangladesh. So now you can easily visit this area, or you can also search different types of data set. Suppose I need the Modis NDVI. Simply search, then we can easily find out all of recommended Modis data. We can easily find out. Click on the more, we can easily get all of data for the modis. So this is a search bar. We can simply search our place or also search our data from here. And this is the map, and this is the map. If you check, this is the map. So this map, we can easily display our map. Okay, and we can also find out the satellite map also. Okay, and it's very high resolution map. Further, we also use it for accuracy assessment. It also help you. Okay, so this is very high resolution. Okay, imagery. And also you can see this is the map view. This is the, you also add the train option. To add the train, you can see the satellite. It's the satellite view. And this type of hand tool mainly move the map, and also you can see point, line, polygon, or rectangle. You can easily create using this type of tool, and zoom in and zoom out. So this is the overview of Google Earth Engine user interface. And okay, so it's very important. If you check your at the right corner, we find out this type of name. So it's a cloud project name. So it's the cloud project name. If you don't have this type of name, it means that you don't registration with the cloud project. Okay, so it now Google Earth Engine, also all of users in Google Earth Engine, they must use this cloud project. Without cloud project, we cannot access the Google Earth Engine. Okay, so that's why if you don't have this type of cloud project name, then you try to make the cloud project. It's very easy. Just click on here. You can see the register new cloud project. Okay, then you can easily generate. Just click on here, and further you can see it open this type of configuration. Then put a cloud project name. So now my project name is this is my cloud project name. So if you don't have, then you try to use this type of project name. You can see. So you can also restrict the commercial use also. Then you need to pay the Google Earth Engine. Also you can see the non-commercial use. Okay, then simply use the non-commercial and also put the cloud project name. Then you can also use. So now Google Earth Engine also modify day by day. They also add some new function for the paid version, because in the paid version we also use the AI, artificial intelligence. We also use, as well as we also use for the deep learning model. Okay, CNN or ANN. So this type of model is also supported when you are using the paid version or commercial use. Okay, but machine learning we can easily use the free version. But when you add the deep learning model, CNN or ANN, artificial neural network or convolution neural network, then we need to use the commercial use of the Google Earth Engine. Okay, otherwise machine learning we can easily use the non-commercial and develop the different types of analysis. Okay, okay, it also loaded. Just I remove, I think, some networking issue. So this is the way to open the cloud project. You also try and create the cloud project. Okay, okay, any question you can ask me, please. Any question?
Yeah, I was wondering, well, you already answered that question, because
Yeah.
in my API,
Yeah.
it doesn't show the.
Yes.
I think it's an extra paid option, right?
Yes. Right. Yes. Okay, so we can also upload it in Google Earth Engine. Mainly when you upload it, we can upload it 250 gigabyte as a freely. Okay, shape file, GOT file. So 250 gigabyte. If the overcross the limit, then you also need to store the space. Okay, cloud storage we need to buy. Then we need to use. But 250 gigabyte is huge. We can easily upload it, and you can also remove the file also. So suppose this file I don't need, just click on here, and further you can also delete. Then you also get the storage. Okay, also find the storage, no problem. Okay, so now we discuss about that how to connect the Python. Okay, because in this code editor you can write only for the JavaScript, but we also use the Google Earth Engine using the Python, and Python have a lot of advantage to use the Google Earth Engine. Okay, so let's try to explain about that, how to connect the Python using Google Earth Engine and make the analysis. So we can use the Google Colab. If you want, you can also use the Jupyter Notebook, but further we need to install it the different types of library. But in this time Google Colab has already installed it different types of library. So we try to use the Google Colab. Simply search Google Colab, and then just open. And then you can see the new notebook. Just click. Okay, so this is the code editor. Okay, it's the Google Colab code editor, and Colab is very powerful because there are a lot of powerful libraries already installed. You don't need to install again. Just you put the name of your file. Suppose I put the name is that first day. Okay, so now just write the code. So first of all, we need to import a package. It's called the GEmap. Okay, GEmap is a Python library. It's interacting with Google Earth Engine and Python. So just import. And also import the another library. It's called the Earth Engine, mainly EE Earth Engine. Okay, then we just put here EE dot authenticate. Just run. So basically check your Google credential. Just use the email. So I want to use the email to registration with the Google Earth Engine, and also open this email in the Google Colab. Okay, try to use the same email. So this email I use for Google Earth Engine registration and also use for Google Colab. So just I use same email and then continue, and then just continue. So now we find out that it's successfully authenticate, done. And now after that, just click the new cell and put here EE dot initialize. Okay, and initialize, if I just run, it show a problem. You can see it show the problem, no project found. Okay, because now Google Earth Engine authority, all of users in Earth Engine, they must use the cloud project. Without cloud project, we cannot initialize using Python as well as R programming. So for that, we need to define the project. Just put the project and put the project name. So in this case, my project name is that EE Mizan 690. Okay, so just I put here EE 690. So now run the code. Okay, so now it's successfully done. Okay, so this 4 line always you need to run when you work with Python. Okay, before starting the Python using Google Earth Engine, you must always try to put. So now your code editor is ready to use for Google Earth Engine because I already authenticate, I already initialize my project. So now in Google Earth in this code editor, I can easily access all of satellite imagery from the Google Earth Engine data catalog. I can use all of Google Earth Engine function. This type of function I can easily use in this code editor because I already successfully all of step I already done. So now it ready to use for Google Earth Engine code editor. Okay, but there is no map. I want to add a map. So for that, just take I take a variable. Suppose I put a variable name is map equal, I call the GE map and also put here the map. Just run the code. Okay, it also okay, there is no problem. So this map I just write in here and run the code. So now it also added the map. Okay, we can find out this type of OpenStreetMap. So now your code editor is ready to use for Google Earth Engine. So this is the Python. We can easily write the Python code for Google Earth Engine, and this code editor we can write only for the JavaScript. So now if you compare these two code editor, so we find out the JavaScript is more powerful code editor. So it's more powerful because we can easily use it we can easily access, we can easily save our script, we can easily find out the docs tab, we can easily find out the asset tab, we can find out the AI tab or get link tab, we can easily find out the inspector, console, tasks. Okay, we can easily find. So this code editor is very powerful code editor, and every new learners, they have start the journey in Google Earth Engine must use this code editor. Otherwise, if you start the learning with Python for Google Earth Engine, you face lot of problem. Okay, first of all, we try to learn JavaScript, then move to the Python for analysis. And why Python is very important? Because Python have a lot of powerful library. We can easily connect Python for different types of library such as scikit-learn, we can easily pandas, matplotlib, this type of, or crush. Okay, so this type of things we can easily connect with the Python and do different types of analysis. Okay, so that's why Python have some powerful library. That's the reason you also learn the Python. And this code editor is easily used as a beginners. They can easily get all of function, all of things they can easily use. So that's why it's very powerful code editor, and any beginners, they can easily learn the Google Earth Engine using this platform. But Python is also helpful because Python have a lot of powerful library, and when you integrate the Python and Google Earth Engine, we do lot of analysis, and this type of analysis is not possible for this code editor. Okay, because this code editor we cannot use some powerful library. We can get the powerful library in the Python. Okay, so let's go my slide. Just a minute. Yeah. So if you check, so Python, we find out easy workflow for simply we can easily learn, but Python have a powerful library. Okay, so we can easily find out the crush, TensorFlow, Matplotlib, then NumPy or pandas. So this type of library we can easily integrate with Google Earth Engine and make the different types of analysis. But in this code editor, it's very powerful code editor to learn. We can easily learn the Google Earth Engine. Okay, but in this online training program, I will try to show you that Python and JavaScript, both programming language, then you can easily start the journey with Google Earth Engine, use of Python and also JavaScript. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so now we talk about the some basic principles of JavaScript and Python. Then we jump our analysis. Okay, so first of all, if you check all of programming language in the world, we find out some common item. Okay, so it can be JavaScript, or it can be Python, it can be C++, or it can be R programming. So every programming language we find out some common item such as print. Okay, so all of programming language we use the print to get our result or output. Okay, but we are use the different types of syntax for JavaScript, for Python or R or C++ to get the output. Okay, but it's one kind of common item for any programming language. Then we also use the data. Okay, all of programming language we also use the data, and data can be string. Okay, string mainly group of character or ABCD or text, this type of string, it's one kind of data. Then numbers, so numbers is one kind of data. We also use the numbers. It can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. Then boolean mainly true and false. Okay, so basically these three types of data we use all kinds of programming language. It can be C++, it can be R, it can be Python, it can be others. Okay, so we are just use this type of three common data type: string, numbers and boolean. We also use comment. Okay, so all of programming language we also use the comment using different syntax. Comments is just not part of the code, but it also give you the description about your code. Okay, so suppose this code I just use for it, just it's give you the description. And then list, so list is one kind of common item, so we are just use the list in R programming or Python or C++ or R. So any programming language also use the list. Then dictionary, we also use the function. So and as well as for loop, while loop. So this type of things are the common item in the programming language. So if you learn this type of things, then you can easily get the basic idea about this programming language. So let's go. I will try to show you that Python and JavaScript at the same time. then I hope you can easily get the idea how to use this type of things. So let's go. Okay, let me open my code editor.